There's a lot of new titles coming to Xbox Game Pass in 2023, and today we're going to talk about it. But first up, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and share. It really helps the channel out. So Xbox has added new titles to Xbox Game Pass every single month, ranging from small to big, AAA, indie, single player to multiplayer. All sorts of genres covered, ranging from first-person shooters to JRPGs. 2023 looks to be the biggest year yet for Xbox Game Pass, and well, the year's just getting started. So here's the 20 biggest games coming to Xbox Game Pass in 2023. I'm going to show a little bit of each game and talk about each one afterwards. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoys the video. At 20 we have Ghostwire Tokyo coming to Xbox Series X and S when the 1-year exclusivity period is up. So much like Deathloop, it's probably going to be this March. Now, this game is made by Tango Gameworks, so you're going to be getting a super gritty story in an interesting game world. It's a first-person action-adventure game where you use magic to take down supernatural creatures. At 19 we have Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, coming to Xbox Series X and S January 31st. The franchise is finally making its console debut, and there's a lot of content here. There's over 200 hours of historical campaigns, so there's a lot there. The game also has full controller support, built from the ground up. You can also play with keyboard and mouse if you want. This game is a big deal for Xbox because we haven't had a big RTS on console in years. At 18 we have Amnesia: The Bunker, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles this March. It's a survival horror game set in a World War I bunker. Now, not much is known about this game, but what we've seen so far looks grim and gritty.
Helios. They search for someone who does not exist. The Shadow. The forgotten child of a scattered race.
At 17 we have Ereban: Shadow Legacy, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles in 2023. This is a stealth action platformer where you have to use mystical powers, high-tech gadgets to make your way through the environment. You can try and avoid all enemies and go all pacifist, or you can get rid of everyone along the way. You have to save your people from a morally grey, dying universe.
It is good to see you, you old devil.
At 16 we have The Last Case of Benedict Fox, coming to Xbox Series X and S spring 2023. You dive into a dark and twisted world filled with secret organizations, forbidden rituals, and in this game you have to explore the memories of the undead while you search for clues and fight demons to solve cases in this 2.5D Metroidvania. And honestly, it's such a cool looking game. At 15 we have Routine, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles in 2023. This is a dark, gritty horror game that takes place on a lunar base, where you have to discover what happened to the crew. Without being discovered, by all the vicious robots that inhabit the base. Now in this game you can actually attack the robots, but it's best to flee. Now if you liked Alien Isolation, you're probably going to like this game. At 14 we have Hollow Knight Silksong, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles in 2023. This is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Hollow Knight. It's a challenging, in-depth, yet beautiful Metroidvania, and I think a lot of people that subscribe to Xbox Game Pass are going to find a lot of fun in this title. At 13 we have Eulden Chronicle 100 Heroes, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles in 2023. This is a turn-based JRPG by the creators of the Suikoden series. Now this game uses 2.5D, so you have 2D characters in a 3D environment, and the look is pretty amazing. Now this is the sequel to Eulden Chronicle Rising, which is also in Game Pass, which I highly recommend people play right now. At 12 we have Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles March 3rd. This is a super fast-paced action RPG with hard-hitting combat, and I think a lot of people will be jumping into the genre for the first time with this one, with it being an Xbox Game Pass. I played the tech test for this title and it was a lot of fun. Challenging, but fun. At 11 we have Valheim, coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. This is a procedurally generated open world Viking action survival game where you can play solo or 10-player co-op. Now in this game you fight giant monsters, find loot, create and also explore. This is absolutely massive on PC with over 10 million players. It's also already in PC Game Pass. This is going to be absolutely massive on Xbox Game Pass on console. At number 10 we have Forza Motorsport, coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. With over 500 cars, 20 environments, build-focused single-player career mode, and 4K 60 frames per second ray tracing while on track. This is the most advanced racing game ever made, built from the ground up to take advantage of next-generation hardware. At number 9 we have Replaced, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles in 2023. This is an absolutely beautiful 2.5D action platformer set in an alternate reality 1980s America. The game is visually inspired by things like Aliens, Blade Runner and Upgrade. It looks like it's going to be one of the coolest indie titles of 2023. number 8, we have Age of Empires 4, coming to Xbox Series X and S late 2023. This title has a lot of campaign content, but you can also play co-op, PvP and PvE content. Now, this is probably one of the best looking RTS games to date. The amount of different units you can have on screen, it's just really impressive, and it's a big deal that this is coming to Xbox consoles. At number 7, we have Warhammer 40k Darktide, coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. Now, if you're familiar with the Vermintide franchise, you're going to feel at home with this one. It's a 4-player co-op game where you have to go up against hordes of monsters with melee and ranged combat. It's gory, it's gritty, and I think a lot of people are going to love this one.
No one yet knows if you can kill a god. I, for one, intend to find out.
At number 6, we have Flintlock Siege of Dawn, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles in 2023. This is an open world action RPG set in a desert-like environment. In this game you have to save the world from legions of undead. Now, this game has a really cool flying mechanic to help you get around the environment, and also it has melee and ranged combat, and also magic. I've had my eyes on for this game for a long time now, and I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy this one.
You better have a plan, Jacob!
Yep. Don't miss.
Don't touch me!
At number 5, we have Redfall, coming to Xbox Series X and S May 2nd. This is a single player or co-op vampire hunting game set in Arkane's biggest, most dense open world to date. Each character plays like a different class, there's different loadouts, and there's different styles of play, all out action or stealth. There's also a level up tree, and this game offers more than any other Arkane game to date, and it looks like it's going to be one of the best games of the year.
Воскресенье, 12 июня, за день до всеобщей полимеризации, который также объявлен праздничным днем. Вместо военной техники по улицам пройдут все доступные модели.
At number 4, we have Atomic Heart, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles February 21st. This is a dark and gritty first-person shooter set in an alternate Soviet facility where automatons have taken over. And there's a lot of crazy stuff that's gone in this world, but the gist is, if you like Bioshock style games, you're going to feel at home with this. Now, in this game you can customize all your weapons in many different ways, to the point where it's almost endless with the amount of different loadout combinations you can come out with. The story is crazy, over the top, and well, we don't actually see a lot of games like this. At number 3, we have Lies of P, coming to Xbox Series XS and Xbox One consoles in 2023. This is a dark and gritty action RPG with a Victorian setting. It's a twist on the Pinocchio story where you have to strive to become a real boy. But with the world being grim and dark, you have a lot of bosses to fight and a lot of things to do in this extremely grim world. At number 2, we have Starfield, coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. This is Bethesda's most ambitious game to date. It's going to go alongside Fallout and Elder Scrolls, the third pillar RPG franchise. Now, this is a sci-fi space exploration single player RPG, which we do not see a lot of. There's a lot of excitement behind this game because you can do what you want. You can explore 1,000 planets in over 100 star systems, build bases, starships, and go on epic quest lines. It's going to be the biggest Xbox Game Studios game to date, and it's going to be one of the biggest Game Pass releases ever. At number 1, we have Stalker 2, coming to Xbox Series X and S in 2023. It's a single-player, open-world, first-person shooter game set in the heart of Chernobyl, where you have to fight to survive. There's anomalies in the zone, monsters, and a lot of different enemy types. Now, this is an Unreal Engine 5 game, which is going to be using the latest features, so on console you're going to be getting the best of the best possible. Now, this game is being made by GSC Game World in the Ukraine, and what they've made looks to be one of the most impressive looking games ever made, and I think a lot of people are going to be enjoying this on Xbox Game Pass. Now that's it for today's video. There's a lot of games coming to Xbox Game Pass, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. So if you enjoyed the video, please hit like, share and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications, you'll be notified for my next video. All Things Xbox podcast is on Tuesdays. Now, there's a lot of games coming to Xbox this year, a lot of features, and well, it's going to be a really good year for Xbox. I can't wait to talk about upcoming videos, and well, there's more content coming shortly. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. I'm out. Peace.